Now, there is a unique crime and drug prevention event sweeping the nation tonight. We want to invite people first to call in. Let's go ahead and show you those numbers one more time. And these are the numbers that you can call. Are we going to take those numbers? No, we'll let folks, and maybe they're already calling in. There they are, 924-1313, and also the toll-free 698-1313. And the chief joins us now, Ray Schultz. I want to thank you. Let's talk a little bit about Night Out. What exactly is going to go on in Albuquerque?
What's going to happen tonight, there's going to be neighborhood associations and block captains and groups get together. And what we want people to do is get out and meet your neighbor. One of the things we've become as a community is we don't know who our neighbors are the way we should. And of course, the best step against crime prevention is to watch out for each other. So it's important to get to know who your neighbors are, know what their schedules are, who's supposed to be in the neighborhood. Also gives everyone a chance to talk with law enforcement. We'll have officers going out to every event that we can get people out to. I'll be out there, the mayor will be out there, city councilors, all my command staff. So just walk outside tonight, spend some time with your neighbors, turn your porch lights on, talk about what's going on in the neighborhood, and get to know each other. All right,
we have a caller already, and this is Virginia from Albuquerque. Good morning, Virginia. Thanks for calling. What's your question?
Yes, I disagree with the 1 hour that's going to affect on the drunk driving.
You mean about the bars where they're going to stay open an hour afterwards and they're not going to serve drinks? Is that what you're talking about, Virginia?
Yes, ma'am. I know it takes longer than an hour to sober up a person, and everybody that drinks should know that better. And I know that Marty has skeletons in his closet that he should look at it, that drunk drivers take more than that hour.
Okay. Well, what do you think, Chief? I know that you guys were on board, that the police came forward. They said, yes, we support this. What's your thought? Is really an hour long enough?
Well, I think the main thing we're trying to do is we're trying to accomplish people that have more opportunities to get home safely. One of the problems we have in Albuquerque is there's a very small number of cabs. And when all the bars close at 2 o'clock, and what happens, they actually have to physically push people out the doors. People are not going to wait for taxi cabs, and they take a chance in getting in their cars and driving home. By having that 1 extra hour when there is no alcohol served, it's going to give those taxi cabs chances to make several different rounds to get people home. So we're hoping that extra hour will kind of spread out when people are going home, give people a chance to wait, to make arrangements for other transportation, and hopefully decrease the number of alcohol-related incidents that we're having.
Okay. Now let's take Terry from Albuquerque. Go ahead, Terry.
Yes, good morning. I have a question. I ride the buses frequently, and I stand on the stops, and I see a lot of, being that the weather is hot, a lot of homeless people on the grass and all. And I know it's hard when sometimes I call 242 cops to come. Do I just stand there and wait until they come? Because sometimes I don't know if they passed out from drinking or something, what to do, because I know the weather's hot right now.
And Carrie, you don't have to stay there because we do send folks out there. The best thing we want to know is if you can tell if the person looks like they're in medical distress. Are they conscious or unconscious? And depending on the information we get is how we prioritize the call. If the person is unconscious or looks like they have an injury, of course, rescue will be sent as well. Okay. But we do send officers to check on all those. And, of course, not only do we send officers, sometimes we send some of our specialists. And we have COAST team members, which are crisis outreach and support team members. They will go out. They'll do an assessment. Very often there's alcohol involved. The person's heavily intoxicated. In cases like that, we'll get the person to MATS, the Metropolitan Assessment Treatment Center. Okay. We'll get them over there to give them the help that they need to help break that cycle of alcohol. But it is important that you call in on those down and outs, because one, we want to make sure they're safe, and two, we want to get them the help that they need.
Okay, good, Chief. Thanks so much. Really appreciate you coming in this morning. And we thank everybody for calling in. We didn't get all of the calls in, but you'll be back next month.
I will.
Same time, same station. Thanks again.